continuing the slow process of dealing with the stuff that I removed from here. I've brought in the Advanced Tech all-in-one, and that's already set up. That's good to go. But now we got to get this ready, and I've decided to do some changes with it that I will hopefully be able to affect. But I don't know whether or not it's going to work. And of course, being the genius that I was, I went over here and I disconnected the existing music player down there in preparation of putting this one in, and it's not even ready to go yet. So I guess there's that. For those of you that are just tuning in, this is a Gateway Profile 4 all-in-one system that I picked up for free from Ross ECB. There is the CPU. It's a Pentium 4 2.8. I believe it was originally a Celeron that he upgraded. 800 megahertz front side bus, so that's fairly decent. 2 gigabytes of memory, which is pretty much the limit of what you can do with this. I have some 2 gigabyte modules, but I think one of the modules is bad. And I think also it's if I remember right, it's high density memory. And it won't work. It doesn't tend to work in anything, so 2 gigabytes it is. It's pretty much the limit. So should probably only put 32-bit on this, but because I am a glutton for punishment, I just went out of setup. I didn't want it to do that. I guess it's going to boot into Linux now. I'll come back once I have everything figured out. Okay, so I just finished cloning the disk, and now we're going to try something interesting that I know is not going to work. Let's see what happens. Okay, apparently it doesn't work. That's interesting. Let me do some experimentation here. Well, that is certainly an interesting reaction to Windows 8.1. I don't think that's going to work. Well, change of plans. Alright, Windows 7. Well, the mouse works. That's an improvement, I guess. Install now. I bet it'll have no drivers and I won't be able to find them. So it's a good thing I made a backup of the disk, so I'm not having to restore it later. It's reading the floppy drive. I don't understand why. Windows 7 Service Pack 1. Custom install. Disk 0, unallocated space, 0 megabytes. That's funny. Alright, so I'm going to just delete all the partitions that I possibly can. Delete all of them, because there's no reason for them to exist. Just delete them. And we'll go to the unallocated space, hit next, and then the install process will begin, and probably fail because, well, my life is a total comedy. So here we go. We'll see how long this takes. Well, I should have seen that coming from a mile away. It didn't really work out. Won't even check for updates. So clearly there's an issue somewhere. And I really do not have the patience to deal with that. So we're going to put Linux Mint on here, and we'll start fresh. And hopefully everything will work the way that it needs to work. I guess we'll find out. And now I have this all running, so it's basically ready to go with Linux. I just need to install the updates, and that's it. And every once in a while it does weird, goofy things like that with the script, but that's okay. So I can go ahead and close it. There's nothing running. I don't know why it keeps asking me. I can go ahead and close that. I need to figure out how to get that started on startup. So, let's see. Did I do everything the way that I should have? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. I'll find out how much power this thing uses, because it is plugged into the UPS for the studio. Okay, I'm starting to think that I did not do what I was supposed to do. Or it broke itself. That'd be about my luck. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably what happened. Go ahead and just check this out. And if it all works, then I can remove the HP from here, put the HP where it belongs in the guest studio position. And we're off to the races, working the way it's supposed to. But I'm telling you what, I did not expect it to use as much power as it does. It's pulling about 125 watts from the wall, which is really kind of a lot. So, I don't know. And yes, actually I have pretty much confirmed that this was originally a Celeron. It's now got a Pentium 4 in it. But that's it for the video. Not sure how interesting it really was, but I'm sure some of you will find it interesting. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off, and I'll see you next time. Till then.